today I wanted to talk about college loneliness and like how I struggled with that at first and like what I did to like move past that. I did have a script, but in classic fashion, I just abandoned that because I felt like it wasn't organic in a way, especially with how like podcasts should be. So expect a lot of pauses and weird wordings. This is so unplanned. So I guess I'll start with the build up to coming into university. I wasn't really thinking about it. I had like a lot going on with like work and friends and all that, where it was actually when went on leave from Texas Roadhouse and I had like 2 weeks to myself. And I'm gonna be completely honest, like they were so slow and it was like so annoying. But come time to the day I was leaving, right? I said my goodbye to my mom and my sisters. It wasn't really a goodbye. I mean, I see them and talk to them quite often, actually. I'm actually heading down to Hamilton, like, next weekend as of recording this. But, yeah. I don't think, like, my dad was there with me, like, the first 2 days. He had a hotel to stay in so he could stay in Athens. For me, like, I didn't really feel the loneliness aspect at all with him around, obviously. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. But, for me, I think the moment I felt anything negative about college was when I hugged my dad goodbye and he, like, closed the door out, like, we were in my dorm room. And I was like, I, like, felt, like, something in my stomach, something in my chest that was like, I'm here alone. Oh my gosh. And I kind of watched from the window him walking back to like the car, and then at that point I was like all alone, so that was fun. But yeah, the days that followed were actually kind of lonely because how it worked was we would get there, like I came in and moved in Thursday, and then I was left alone part way Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday were kind of, oh, what do you call it, like almost ready kind of days. And I believe that Monday, I could be completely wrong, but I believe that Monday was the day that we started classes. So leading up to there, and I don't know how, like people were already like forming groups and all that. I'm guessing it was from like student orientation. But like I was completely alone and I hated it. Like I don't know how people can like go up to strangers and just talk to them. I find it insane personally. And when classes started, it didn't really get any better. I mean, my math class, I'm gonna complain a little bit, but there's a few kids in there that make me want to like pull out my hair. There's like an actually, but like the annoying kind, and then oh, there's just this main character syndrome. Like he does not shut up. Uh, my theater class actually like forces me to interact with people, but they're actually like competent, so I'm okay with that. My media class, I never have to talk unless if I feel like it. One class for like a month straight, nobody would talk to me despite it being like in groups. So that is kind of why I hate the class. I still hate the class, and then a biology. But yeah, I was heavily relying on like the friends I already had here with Natalie and Addison. Uh, if they weren't here, I would probably be like dunzo bunzo. Like I'm not gonna drop out of college, but like the motivation would not be here right now. Like I think I need a good balance. Like for me, I think I'm an omnivert, one of the two, where I need to be around people, but sometimes I need to be by myself. And if one of those things are like out of balance, or if I'm lacking in one of those, oh boy, the mood just yeah. Yeah, this like loneliness really started to affect my like creativity. Uh, Apart from like the first day because I said I would do it and a dorm tour, I haven't really done any other videos. Not because I'm busy. If anything, I need things to do. The way I scheduled was really like front loading everything in like a neat way where like I'm going to class from here to here and then I'm free or I have free time, classes, free time. And not a lot of people have it like that. And the thing is like I got so much free time because with my major, I barely get any homework or the homework's not hard. So that's fun, I guess. But it got to the point where, well, one, I needed a job, but like I wanted a job because it gave me something to do, and that only filled in like dead space. Like I'd be working mornings when I didn't have classes, when I would normally be doing absolutely nothing, or like late at night when I would be doing absolutely nothing. Like the only day would be like Friday midday, but like you know, um, I think yeah, not having a lot of people to talk to really brought me down. And I know this isn't a thing just to me. I know a lot of people in college, especially freshmen, sometimes even sophomores and juniors, I could even see seniors, not being in a group of friends. And it hurts for me because, like, my senior year, I really got to connect with, like, amazing people. But the unfortunate thing is I graduated and they're still back at, like, high school. So I'm still in contact with them, but, like, I don't really get to see them unless if I go home and like it kind of sucks. And even then, like I won't even get to see them next year because then they'll be seniors. Yeah, I was friends with young people. I guess they're just really cool. I guess. Yay! Shout out to you guys. You know who you guys are. But yeah, I think easily like my saving grace, easily, would just be connecting to people from home, people that I already knew, like my parents, my sister, my friends. Like I think that's something people like completely forget about. That like once you move away, you and unless if you have like a bad relationship with them, obviously, but like the hope is you leave behind at least one person, right? Whether it's a family member, sibling, best friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, like, but yeah, being able to like talk to my friends, text them, call my parents, FaceTime, it really just helped filling that social need that I was needing, especially during like the earlier like stages of my stay here. Uh, Eventually though, things did get better. I think, and yes, I know this is a cliche, but I joined a like production group where actually like just today I pitched a like Survivor themed game show. I think it went really well. Like these are people that I've never talked to before, but they showed so much interest because of like a common like get together, like we want to make videos. So, yay, I'm hoping that it can be pitched or like at least started this semester. I'm hoping I got a 3 and 4 chance. There was only 4, but yeah, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, I think people really forget about the people from home. Like, if you just talk to them or take the time to talk to them, I think you're gonna be just fine. Okay, so I'm trying to think like college loneliness because like I'm trying to think because that's the video I'm trying to do, right? Like I was going to talk about myself and like how I got over it. And I don't think it will ever be perfect. I think there are days where I'm going to be lonely in some way shape or form. Like the more you find out about things going on around campus, I think the easier it will be. The more you open yourself up to, and I know that can be really hard. Like I'm very shy with people that I've never met before, but I mean, I just need like a minute of like comfort and like I'll be talking and talking. It's actually like really nice. But yeah, some things I did get to see easily with like demotivation, not even that, just like loneliness. They're usually quiet. Like I love to talk. I want to talk about so many different things, but like I can't because there's no one to talk to. And I mean, yes, I'm talking to a camera, right? Like people are going to see this. I wouldn't imagine too many people. I don't get too many views. I'll try to like I don't know, I got like this part here so I could like show images or something like that. But this is actually like a completely different like change of pace. And I think that's another thing. Like since like my senior year, I've been doing vlogs of like important stuff. Like I did the last time I went to Lucas Oil Stadium. Like that was fun. Like it was motivated. I did like a multi-series Disney World like trip. I think it like went through like 6 different parts. I think it was 5 parts, but 6 videos. And then I did a few like fun vlogs. Like I think I did a thrifting with my friends and the college ones. But I think with the whole loneliness thing, that kind of like killed like the want for vlogs. Like I would love to, but with like the whole loneliness thing, like I get to thinking because like if nobody else can entertain me, the only other person that could entertain me is me. So I get to thinking, right? And I'm like, okay, well, like the college vlog was all right. The mic quality was not good. And then I do another one. It was a quick one. It was just supposed to be a dorm tour. The audio was atrocious. I hate it. And I kind of fell into a slump where like nobody's watching these because it's a horrible quality. And I kind of like I think that was like 11 or 12 days ago. And now I'm like and I've been stuck so long trying to like figure something out. In fact, I think this idea came to me while I was in like a very depressed, lonely state. I can't even remember the context for it. I just know that like I was alone and I was in the fields and I was like, you know what? Like I don't have any ideas. What if I just make like a little thumbnail just for fun? And I landed on like 2 serious talks with one of them being like, "Oh, college depression. It's like so depressing. Yay. College like in fact, I don't even know if I could read the script that I had. I guess I could add something. I could like mix it in. So this is the script that I wrote. Since maybe I should have. I'll probably put my own thoughts. The cuts are gonna be absolutely terrible, but it's okay. You live and you learn. So here we go. This is the script I brought in. So college is a lot lonelier than I thought it would be. I heard the same things everybody hears before coming here. Like it's the best years of your life, and you'll meet your lifelong friends, and there's always something to do. And yes, there are moments that I've had fun, like just little events. But what people don't really tell you between them is like the heavy silence of like loneliness and like emptiness that creeps in and makes you realize that you're here alone. And I didn't really feel this until like not even move-in day. The day after move-in day, my dad helped me like get my room ready. We walked around campus, get myself like all ready to like know what I'm up against. And then the day after, we just did a little bit, got food, and then good old like I think it was around like 1 or something. We said our goodbye. We hugged. We said goodbye, and then he walked out the door, and like I'm not even kidding. The second that door clicked shut, it like I really got the feels of like, oh no, I'm like here. Like this wasn't one of those like leaving my room, and it's not like a see you tomorrow kind of thing. It was like a goodbye until one of us comes to visit each other. It I felt alone, like truly and deeply alone. And the silent, and the silence in that little dorm room felt like it was crushing me alive. Like I remember not even being able to think as I like watched out the window as he was like walking away. Like due to like medicational reasons, like my ability to cry has not been with me, but like that was probably the most I felt like I probably could have cried. Like it hurt. And the 2 days before classes started, the 2 days that I was actually like truly alone, like it was not easier. The welcome week, people always say like the welcome week is like the best time to meet people, and I think that's true to some extent. But like I went to probably most of the welcome events, and I'm just wondering where the connections were. In fact, I think out of all the events I went to, I think I was walked up to, I think, once to ask what a line was for. It got so bad where I was in a line waiting for like a caricature, and everybody in line was talking to somebody else except for me. It felt kind of isolating. Like all these big groups of people packed together, laughing and like going out and making plans. I'm like, there's no way. Like we're still in like pre-week one, you know? Like how did they already have like a group of like 10 people and I'm stuck here with like myself? And yeah, I had my friends from like home, but like and they were doing their own thing. Like I don't think it's fair that because I'm feeling a certain way, they should be held back from making friends. I think they're way better at making friends than I am, being able like having the ability to walk up and talk to people, you know. Yeah. And the dining halls before like modern stuff, it was not good. I would like grab food, walk in, and sit down and eat in absolute silence. I didn't really have anybody to talk to, joke to. It was just me and my phone. Or sometimes not even my phone. I would just be eating, and yeah, nobody really made the effort to like come sit with me. Like I've heard stories of that, but like I didn't see anybody, so just living one of those college life things, you know. And I think I remember like that night I was like staring up at the ceiling because of like insomnia. I couldn't sleep, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? Like, why do I not have any friends? And just like you in college, you're gonna walk by a lot of people. And I'm not saying you have to like know all of them, but like it's so hard seeing like even groups of two people talking while you're just walking alone to class. It's like okay, like it feels like everybody else has somebody to talk to, and then like there might be a way for like this person from this group knows this person from this group, so they're connected, and like everybody is like connected in this big group except for me. And it always make me feel it always made me feel like invisible. And oh, comparisons online. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Like I would go online all the time and see people like posting pictures of their like day one besties or going to the football games in huge groups, and it just made me feel so l- left out more than I did. Like, sure, I'm not a big like football guy. I don't really like sports, but like, come on, like, what are people going to post? People in a large group or people sitting alone, sad? I think we know the answer. But fortunately, I do believe that this is a common problem with everybody, no matter how popular they are. that there's more people that feel some sort of isolation. And for me, I believe one of the hardest parts of college is the isolation. I think my classes are easy. I think I'm doing just fine. But like, I feel like I'm failing at like the connections part, especially with my college. Excuse me. Uh, Especially with my college, it's always like you want to make connections because you never know where that could get you further down in your career. And all these people are already making friends. I'm like, okay. Like, I feel like just yesterday I attempted like actual conversation. I think it went well, but like not as well as I was hoping. But yeah. But like I said, like multiple times before, that like things do get better. And I think the first thing I had to think about was like, I gotta stop comparing my situation to other people's. Like, yes, I'm lonely and they don't look lonely. But the few times, or like the rare occasions that I got to hang out with my friends, I looked like I was having everything all fine and together, right? But then behind the scenes, I was like, what if that was happening, you know? And just because like these people found like a group day one, week one, doesn't mean I'm gonna be alone forever. I think that's the most realistic take, that I am probably going to just take time mending like good relationships, like what I did throughout my high school years. So, yay. And like another thing that helped was going to like small social things, you know? Not like 10 groups. I'm not insane, but like I got a job. I joined a club, you know? I've been trying to go out to like these learning community events, you know, to get the feel for not only college life, for my like social life. And while like, and it's not like the oh boy, like it's not going to get me anywhere immediately, but like these baby steps are like helping me to like feel more confident around these people. Like I've started talking to like the same few people that I've been seeing around more because like I don't know, we've talked, made some sort of connection, and I'm just hoping to keep it up. And I feel like getting like comfortable in like the sense that like yes, I'm eating alone, but like I'm just feeding myself. Like I need to eat, they need to eat, you know, we're just doing what we need to. And I guess this could be seen as like my like me time, I guess. Like, you know, like I just want to eat alone. Some people like eating alone, some people like eating together. Sometimes like it's a mix. I don't know where I'm going with this. So, some of the script is like chopped. Oh, but okay, I guess it doesn't want to like share. So, yeah, so basically there are ways to counteract this. And I think the easiest way is, hold on, where is it? Oh, picking up your phone. Oh, a message. Okay, but picking up your phone and texting, calling, FaceTiming people you know. Like, for like the first 3 weeks, I would call and FaceTime my parents, like, daily. Even though I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. That seems crazy. With the free time I do, it doesn't seem crazy. And talking to like old friends, like just because like you're not in the same place doesn't mean you just stop being friends, you know? And hopefully that like amount of support coming from like people you know care about you and people that you care about can hopefully give you enough battery to like figure things out here. And that's kind of what happened to me. Like I've been having that like support from like my phone and people that I know. to keep me going. And then, like, with due time, I started getting into a group. Yes, it's cheesy that I kind of integrated with, like, the group of friends that the people that I came here with are friends with, like Addison's friends, and actually they're mainly Addison's friends with, like, friends towards Natalie, but, like, I I think they like me. I hope they do. I would cry if they actually secretly hated me. And I like them. I like hanging around them. I think they're cool. And with that, like, the whole loneliness thing feeling kind of goes away. Like, I don't feel it as much, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah. So I guess little recap. College is lonely, right? You can't change the fact. The only thing that you can change about the loneliness is how you're going to act towards it. Are you just going to sit in a corner, lay in bed in the dark and pout about it? Or are you actually going to do something about it and, like, take necessary steps for your own mental health to give you the support you need so you can hang on that little bit longer while you still get your grip? Because college is, like, a fine line between, like, high school and adulthood, where it's like the familiarity of, like, going to classes and that kind of schedule from, like, school, but mixing it in with the, like, you're on your own, you have to take care of yourself, you have to do your laundry, feed yourself and all that, live by yourself, unless if you're in, like, dorms and obviously like that. But yeah, that part of adulthood, I think personally it's a great transition from, like, your teenage years to actual, like, scary adulthood. But yeah, I kind of improvise. Oh, I kind of improvised that last one. Oh my god, we're at 30 minutes. So yeah, I have no idea how this video is going to turn out. It's probably either going to be, like, amazing or. But I guess this was very experimental. I do want to do stuff like this, so, like, more. So expect this first one to probably be like, but the next one, if you follow me on Instagram, at It's Simply Ethan. I can't believe that was, like, a handle that nobody was using, so it's mine now. But yeah, at Simply Ethan, it should have me, like, one of those professional free photos. Uh, you can see a lot of, like, dumb stuff I post. Like, I post a lot of, like, like, Canva images, kind of, like, creative little, like, posts. And that's, like, those little sparks of, like, motivation that I, like to burst out. Like, not enough to, like, do a video because I would, like, get them in the middle of class or, like, sometime very inconvenient. So I'll just do, like, an Instagram post. But, like, speaking of motivation, I just happened to have a story about losing my motivation from, like, the summer after I graduated into probably right now. And I'll tell you, it was horrible. And I think I have a lot to share on that. So hopefully I can record and get that out soon. Make sure you like, subscribe so this can go out more. Hopefully you like this. If you have any, like, criticism, constructive stuff, leave it in the comments. Like, I don't know how this is going to look. I don't know how much you guys will like this. Like, do you guys like the whole, like, just listen to me yap kind of thing? Or, like, do you want something to, like, appease your, like, eyes almost? Because I don't really know how much I can, like, really edit this. But we'll see. But yeah, my time's almost up here in the pod. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful month, wonderful year. And I hope that this can either be a great guide to somebody who has started college, experiencing college loneliness, or just loneliness in general. Just remember that you're going to have support somewhere. It's just up to you to figure out where that support comes from. So, yeah. that's it for the first serious talk. Nothing fancy. Woohoo! I'm actually so proud. But yeah, bye guys. Bye.